glory to the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. We're going to get started in a minute. We got some Christians that's on the corner right now. They're supposed to shut down once we get set up. That's why I said between 2 and 2:30. We'll be with you in just a second.
Your ratio of death is a million to one. You can go home and sleep and not wake up. You can go home and sleep and this broken down. You can go home and sleep and get it's falling down. You don't understand. When you die, you have to take God. When you die, you don't take a house, your family, your children. You take nothing with you. So imagine standing before God alone, not your best friend, by yourself. You have to give God a reason why you cannot be here. Remember, when you die, it's only two alternatives, heaven or hell. I don't even have people like this. Never even had people like Moses. And I'll tell you, it's not about how good you are. It's very easy to land yourself in hell. And it's very easy to land yourself in heaven. And God does not force you to believe. He cannot. Every man has free will. Every man has free will to choose if they want God or not. But you are not. You don't have free will to choose whether you die or not. Everybody knows they're going to die. And your ratio of death is a million to one. The chances of dying are a million to one. You can go home and sleep and not wake up. A couple years back, a billionaire died. Imagine being a billionaire, waking up right in front of your private yacht. Right in front of your private jet. Right in front of your private jet. You're going to spend the time in the most pleasurable, meaningful way. But you died in your sleep. You died in your sleep. You left your children. You left your job. You left your house. You left your credit report. Man, you had a good credit report. That's crazy. Imagine living your life to the and then you'll end it. What's the point of living? Can you guarantee you're going to heaven when you die? Can you prove to me you're going to heaven when you die? If you're in the next few seconds. Can you prove to me you're going to heaven? Yeah, I'm a good person. I give money to the homeless man. I'm a good person. Who told you good people go to heaven? Because you're a good person, God should accept you when you deny it, when you ignore it, when you do not choose him. So when you die, it's a free will to choose him to go to heaven? No, it doesn't work like that. It's not fair. It's not fair. I tell you this. If you know we're going to die one day, why not at least guarantee we have eternal life? If we know you're going to die one day, why not guarantee you end up in the most pleasurable, meaningful place that you ever end up in? And that is heaven. No one forces you to believe in heaven. No one forces you to believe in God. If you come, I tell you this. If you promise yourself this, go to heaven. Come go to heaven. Why? I love you and God loves you. And God cannot trust you. He cannot trust you. What makes you human? Your free will.
Check.
What makes you human?
Check. Testing 1, 2.
Animals have natural instinct.
Check.
But humans live by cognitive
What's going
decisions.
on?
You can pick what you want.
Testing.
You can choose what you wear. You can choose what
Mic
you want.
check.
That's what makes you human. So you can choose where you go when you die. Either heaven or hell. But the question is, where you go? Where will you land?
Check. Very level low.
I heard you.
Charged the beverage for a long time.
At least make life worth living by going to heaven. Make life worth the existence by going to heaven. Complete your existence by going to heaven. Jesus loves you. God bless you.
Chance Donations on there. Hello, how you doing?
Não sai na calçada da forma, não?
Start the camera.
We live on the phone.
On the phone.
Gotta get the last word, right?
Yes, you gotta be excited.
They went to South African Christianity.
Hallelujah. Only Jesus. Only Jesus can save. Can save. Only Jesus can save. Hallelujah. Only Jesus can save. Can save. Only Jesus can save. Hallelujah. Hey, brethren, have you given your life to Jesus? Do you know that there is hell, fire? Do you know that there is heaven? God loves you. God cares for you. And I would say, for that reason, God sent His only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, that whosoever believes shall not perish, they shall have an everlasting life. Now my question is, have you surrendered your life to Jesus Christ? Are you born again? Have you made peace?
15 or 2,000 plus people. We tell them everything.
Have you made peace with the Prince of Peace? Jesus Christ. Have you made peace? How is your life?
What you want to do?
Have you ever questioned yourself after all this struggling on this
I don't know
earth?
why she took the mic.
Where are you going to spend your eternity? Eternity. With all your billions, with all your wealth. And life without Jesus is full of crisis. Life without Christ is full of crisis. Have you made peace with Prince of Peace?
Check.
God wants you to surrender life to Jesus.
In and out.
This is the only way. People seem to have forgotten so easily. Look at the time of COVID. Look at the time of COVID. Just a twinkle of eye. Look at the people that just passed away. And people are living their life anyhow. You live your life as if you are the owner of your spouse. Have you ever think When you sleep, do you know what happens? Do you know what happens when you sleep? When you close your eyes, that you sleep and wake up. It's not by your own making. It is by the grace of God Almighty. It is by the grace. Have you ever questioned yourself? When you sleep, you see yourself sleeping. You find yourself in one place of life. Have you done that? Where am I going? I just want to let you know that is the time. We all here, we have come on an errand. You just like as you left your house, and you come to a shop. When you shop finish, you will still return back to your place. So you see, we are strangers on this earth. We are strangers. A time will come when you close your eyes. That will be long. You will be no more. You will be no more. And the Bible says, the honor of life, the King of Kings, and the Lord of Lords will question you. Why you are dead? What did you do? What did you do?
Check.
What did you do?
Check.
How did you stop? How did you stop? Did you stop?
We get ready to get bring forth word inside. Check.
That is your life. That is your meaning. God wants you to live a meaningful life. God wants you to live a meaningful life. Don't live your life. I think there is no tomorrow. I think there is no tomorrow. Don't live your life. I think there is no tomorrow. Jesus loves you. God cares for you. And God wants you to surrender his life to Christ Jesus. Sister, brother, where are you going to spend eternity? Have you ever asked yourself, where are you going? When these eyes close, when these eyes close, when these eyes close, when there is no breath in you, have you ever asked yourself, where am I going? You are on an errand. You are on a journey. You are on a journey. A time will come, the owner of the soul will stand and you give account of how you spend your life on this earth. A time is coming when you are going to give an account of how you live your life on this earth. God is warning you. God wants you. God cares you. And God wants you to live a meaningful life. We should live a meaningful life. We should live a meaningful life.
Check.
We should live a meaningful life. We should live a meaningful
Check.
life. Life is short. Life is short. Life is short. We cannot just forget it. If you cannot remember, it's not a type of body. You can live thousands of people that pass away. Have you ever asked yourself, these people that died, where are they going? Where are they? Your loved ones, your parents, your grandparents. Have you asked yourself, where are these people going? I will tell you.
Check.
Of our Lord Jesus Christ. We will be at the person of our Maker, our God. This is that same time. This is that same time. And the Bible says, do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Tomorrow. God, anyway, till enjoy. What you call enjoyment is not enjoyment.
Oh, you need a memory card.
I want to tell you.
Your memory card down here.
That is devil. The Bible says in the book of John 10:10.
You have one?
He said the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Devil has found his victim.
Okay.
To steal, to kill, and to destroy. And who is devil? The devil is the shadow that refuse to surrender their life to Jesus. If you have not made peace with Jesus Christ, which message that very day, the Lord will never give you. You will not say you didn't hear the gospel. If there is money, this message, the Lord will show you video that you have this message. But if you want to rescue, you refuse to surrender their life to Jesus. I want to tell you, God is love. God does not want anyone to die. To die life, He gave us His Son, Jesus Christ, the Savior,
Check 1, 2. Check.
cares for you. God cares for you.
We get ready to pray for
How do you spend your life?
the Most High.
Yes, you are in
Hamashiach Yahushua, the world, Jesus Christ,
my brother, my
and His rules and regulations, all His commandments. It's very
God loves you. God loves every one of us. And the Bible says, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. But the will of God is for all of us to submit to Christ our Lord Jesus Christ. That's for that, God cares for us. God is not a hellfire, crazy man. But God loves hellfire, and all His angels.
Shalom, Yasharella. We're going to get started. Have a little technical difficulty. Plus, we got somebody in the corner that's from South Africa dropping Christianity. So it is what it is.
My sister, my son, my brother, have you believed in Jesus Christ? Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior? Bluetooth mode. This is that
testing. Check.
God loves you. God cares for you. Hallelujah.
Testing. Okay, now we're real. As I said, come to drop the Spirit of the Most High, Spirit of the Mashiach Yahushua. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are the people that are written in the Bible concerning the Most High's chosen people. And until we come back to His rules and regulations, His laws, statutes, commandments, then we're going to be in the same position that we're in now.
Yes.
Representing the people of the world instead of the children of Israel. See? So always I'm going to start with Colossians 3 and 17.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in by Shem HaMashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him.
So we're going to do everything that we say in the name of the Lord and Savior, which is Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua in our ancient tongue of Hebrew. And there's power in that. That's why I read. What the Mashiach Yahushua is saying is, without having any New Testament, and people believe in, we only have the law and the prophets. So this is what He said when He was on the earth in the flesh. This is what He said.
HaMashiach Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
He's the way. He's the truth. Because He's telling you something without being able to open up the book of anything. He's telling you something without being able, because it wasn't written yet. Paul's name was Saul. He was against those that called on, as we started, Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. So what is the truth? Let's read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142. Righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
The Most High's law is the truth. So what is the Mashiach Yahushua saying in St. John 14 and 6? Our listening is St. John 14 and 6 again.
HaMashiach Yahushua said unto him, the way, the truth, and the life.
So people look at Him saying He's the truth to cancel out the fact that we got to keep the Most High's laws, rules and regulations. But no, He's not saying that. He's telling you, yo, you're in front of my camera. He said, He's the way to tell us how to follow the truth, which is the Most High's laws. When He gave us rules and regulations, I know about that. That's going to lead to everlasting life. This is what He says. Read it again.
Mashiach Yahushua saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
We say nobody comes to the Father but by him. Now, he's talking to the brothers. If they went to the temple, all they had to read was what? The law of Moses and the prophets, the Old Testament. Understand? So, this is what he's telling them. I'm the way to show you how to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High, that's going to lead to everlasting life. You can't just do whatever you want to do. The world say, follow your own heart, follow your own mind. And the scriptures say the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? You can't just follow your way. You can't think you can do whatever you want to do and please the Most High. Come on, we talk about the Most High here. We all call God, which is dog spelled backwards. You understand? A European invention. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but by him. Jump up to verse 13.
Verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name,
That's by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai, in the name of the Lord and Savior, read.
that will I do.
That will he do. Why?
That the Son, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
That the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, may be, what?
May be glorified in the Son.
May be glorified in him. So it's something for him. He getting some out of this. Beside us. Go ahead.
If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Simple. He said, if you love me, you love Christ, you love Mashiach Yahushua, you know the Savior. He said, what?
Keep my commandments.
He said, keep my commandments. So the commandments are moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws that we can follow right now. That we as Hebrew Israelites are following right now. You see? But see, the world say you're not under the law. Somebody lied to you. You're not under the law of sacrifice. We're not sacrificing animals anymore because Mashiach Yahushua was the ultimate sacrifice for the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel. But now, what is sin? Verse 9, 3 and 4. And he said, he the way, the truth, and the life. He the way to show us how to follow the laws of the Most High. Did he sin? Let's find out what sin is. Read.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
That's in the New Testament. So whosoever sin, you transgress the law. Whose laws are they? They're the Most High's law. So how do you be righteous? Deuteronomy 6:25. So you say you're righteous, go to church and you hoop and holler, you talk and talk and talk and talk without the scriptures understanding. I want you to take these scriptures and learn these scriptures. That's how you get understanding. Through these precepts. What is righteousness? We know the truth is the laws of the Most High. Let's see what righteousness is. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High, our power.
If we observe to do all the commandments before the Most High, that will make us righteous. You see? That will make us righteous. If we do what he say do. It's simple. Get out Psalms 119, 172. Read this. So righteousness is keeping of the commandments of the Most High, which people want to differentiate and say the commandments are not the laws. Any way they can have you deceived, you've been deceived. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness.
All the commandments are righteousness. Now, just in case you think the commandments and the laws are something different, get Proverbs 3, 1 and 2. But we got to represent the Most High. We done offended him too long. Now it's time to come and represent him. You know what I mean? Read.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 1. My son, forget not my law.
Forget not what?
Forget not my law.
Forget not his law. Forget not his law, y'all. Read.
But let thy heart keep my commandments.
But let your mind, your heart is the way you think. Keep his commandments. This is very important. Thank you, brother. Shit. You know? Said, Keep his commandments. This was very important, y'all. Don't get it twisted. That's why we come forth to at least let you know that you're going to be judged by how you keep the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. So the commandments are the laws are the commandments. If you keep the commandments, keep the laws, what do you say? For a length of days, you're going to live a long time. You know, people getting old and they can't really do what they want to do. They all broke down. They ain't got no strength. They got health problems because they don't follow the dietary law, first and foremost. They don't follow moral laws. They tell you all your life you ain't under the law. Something wrong with that picture. How you believe in the Most High and you believe more in the white man that tell you got to follow his laws. You got to follow the law of the land. That's why y'all standing on that corner right now. Y'all ain't going to go across the street. Ain't no cars coming. Y'all ain't going to come free to go. Y'all going to follow the law because he going to give you a ticket. He going to come and give you a ticket. If you're dirty, you got some weed, you got some cocaine, you got some heroin, and what? He gonna end up arresting you. So the Most High got rules and regulations too. Don't believe that you ain't gotta follow the Most High and his rules and regulations. You gotta understand. That's why we're here to tell you. It's very important. You're gonna be judged whether you're going to be on this earth in heaven, brother, or you're going to be in hellfire. That's two choices. Choose life or death. That's it. That's the only choices you have, man. You choose life or death. You want to choose life, then you got to come back and learn the Most High's commandments, his laws. So do this, because we don't look, get Hosea 5 and 15, man. I'm speaking for the Most High. You know what I'm talking about, right, brother? I say the Most High. Everybody call him God. That's dog spelled backwards. That's a European invention, Billy. You know what I mean? Read it.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
So I said, I'm going to go and return to my place. What's wrong with us, man? Really?
Till they acknowledge their offense.
So we acknowledge what?
Their offense.
Our offense, man. We offended the Most High. By doing what? Not following what he said do. It's simple. We offended him. Do what he told us to do. Go first. Hold that. Give 1 John 5 and 3. This is what he told us. We as the Israelites. Because he only talking to us. He ain't not talking to no one else. Because he is the power of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob, and Jacob became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. See here? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Naphtali, and Issachar. All 12 tribes, man. That's who the power of. Point blank. I challenge anybody to come forth and prove that he's not. And he's the power of everybody. We only have one people, and that's us. That's us, man. And it sounds racist, but it's okay. Don't we deal with racists? We deal with it every day. So, hey, the Most High is like that. You don't believe it? I can prove you wrong. And you'll see that he is. Wait.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3.
He's talking to the Israelites, us. What did he say?
For this is the love of the Most High.
The love of the Most High. What's the love of the Most High?
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments, which is his rules and regulations. His moral laws, his civil laws, his dietary laws, his ceremonial laws. Point blank. Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
You're supposed to be sad to do what's right. You're supposed to feel good. You're going to be blessed. Get Deuteronomy 28 and 1. See, the problem is, everybody been taught wrong. Everybody been taught wrong. Y'all go to church, your preacher ain't going to come forth and challenge the Hebrew Israelites. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little in this Bible. You know, they're not going to do it. You're not going to see that. I think I see the brothers, they were debating a preacher, and I went to sleep on it. And I was having nightmares. Oh, what's going on? I was having nightmares. I woke up, the preacher was, and it was, amen. He was just screaming. He had nothing to bring. It's limited amount of time. I could be here for 9 hours, 12 hours, if you can handle it. With these precepts, according to what the Bible's talk about. It's a book of life, man. This is a real book of life. You understand? They can't do that. They gonna talk. All they do is talk. Run their mouth. You can't remember what nobody's saying. That's why people come before us and regurgitate what they heard somebody else say. I want you to remember these scriptures. Remember the word of the Most High. That's how you're going to be cleaned up, man. Not by what I say. Only thing I'm giving you is a breakdown of what the scripture is talking about. Remember these scriptures, man. You got a flyer? Look it up, man. Call us up, man, so you can learn any questions you got, man, you can answer. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And an important, listen what it says. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High, thy power, to observe to do all his commandments. What? To do all his commandments. Here in the New Testament, here in the Old Testament. He said to do what? To do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high, above all nations of the earth. Set us on high, above all nations of the earth, man. Everybody, ain't that racist? That's racist. If you want to call it racist, call them racist. Right. He said he's going to set us on high, above all nations. That's the kingdom. That's what we're going to be at if we make it through the kingdom. Most High will, right? We're going to be above all nations of the earth.
For Jesus is the way.
You know, and all these blessings shall come, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power. Simple. Same thing he said in 1 John 5 and 3. We're gonna be blessed, man. Forever and ever and ever. This is a choice. You listen to people you want to. Listen to what that word is saying. And you're gonna be, it's gonna tell you, man. They're talking about the children of Israel been done away with. Let's get Revelation 7 and start at verse 4. Let's see the children of Israel. That's the last book of the Bible. You know, you only got about 15 more chapters in Revelation before it's over. So we go into Revelation 7 and 4. Let's see the elect of the Most High, who they are. Since we say we've been done away with, yeah, I got it right here. We scattered among all nations. Understand this, read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Sealed with this truth. Sealed with this truth, brother. The laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High, having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. Go on to the Most High on our behalf. Read.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Here we are, right here in the last book of the Bible. You only got, like I said, 15 more chapters before it's over. Read it. Here we are, 15 chapters before it's over. What he said? Listen, children is supposed to be done away with. Listen what he said.
Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
This is being sealed with this truth, man. 12,000 of the tribe of Judah.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Naphtali were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Naphtali was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Manasseh was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Simeon was sealed 12,000. How can we be done away with? Let's keep on.
Of the tribe of Levi were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Levi was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Issachar was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Zebulun were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Zebulun was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Joseph were sealed 12,000.
Joseph representing Ephraim was sealed 12,000. Read.
Of the tribe of Benjamin were sealed 12,000.
The tribe of Benjamin, our youngest brother, was sealed 12,000. Read.
After this I beheld.
The churches use this scripture right here. They go here and say, see, this bringing in the Gentiles. I'm going to show you that they lying. That's a lie. Point blank. This is what it says. So, read.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number.
A great multitude. Keep that in mind. He said a great multitude was what?
No man could number.
Which no man could number. That's why you look at we as a people, man, the Most High said we more numerous than the sand of the sea and the stars in the sky. That's how many there is of us. Can't be numbered. He said, read.
Of all nations and kindred and people and tongues stood before the throne.
All nations, kindreds, and tongues stood before the throne, right? It's important because get Deuteronomy 68, 48, and 48. Hold where you at. Look where you at. Hold back so you go back there. In verse 9. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Now we got to go to verse 15 first, so you know. We went to verse 1 and 2. It said the blessing, and we followed the Most High's rules and regulations. That's the laws, statute, commandments, right? So now verse 15 tells us another side. Most High's, he's pretty much balanced, man. Up, down, in, out, on, off. That's how we roll. You know? Read.
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? But ain't no curses to Christians of these other religions because they're not dealing with the laws. They just run their mouth. They just run their mouth. They're not dealing with the laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High. When they be telling you, you got to come back to the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, the ceremonial laws that the Most High wrote with his finger. The work of the Most High. Understand this. Read.
And the Most High, verse 68, and the Most High shall,
64.
verse 64, and the Most High shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other powers which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. Wood is all these different religions. Stone is all these different religions. And the Most High didn't set up. All you gotta do is ask somebody that's religious, where is your religion in the Bible? Where's Baptist in the Bible? Where's Catholic in the Bible? Where's Jehovah's Witness in the Bible? Now we can go and get precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, concerning their religion. Most High didn't give us no religion. Religion comes from a Latin word, religio, which means to hold back, to keep down, and to restrain you from what? From coming to this truth, coming back to the Most High. That's why I said, hey, I'm going to go to my place until we, as the children of Israel, acknowledge how we have offended him. That's why I come forth to represent him wholeheartedly. I challenge anybody to challenge him, but you're going to have to deal with him. That's why I say we've been offending him enough, man. That's why I think it's time to come out now, represent him, and let us know that if we don't come back to his law, such commandments, he's going to burn people up. And I can go scripture after scripture. He say, fire from his waist up, fire from his waist down. So I'm going to melt you. That's what he's telling people. You got to choose life or death. That death is that hell fire. He's fire, man. He's consuming fire. People don't understand that, man. That's the first spirit he said he got, a vengeance. Coming from him, fire. What do you think he's going to destroy this earth with? Fire. That's why I say, man, he scattered us among all nations, but we didn't want to follow what he said to do. Simple as that. Just how it is today. Didn't want to listen to him. We made him cry. We made him cry. Y'all ain't talking about that. Who's talking about that? What's that say? We made him cry. So he said, when you cry to me, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to ignore you when you cry to me. We made him cry. That's why we scattered among all these nations, man. Right. That's why we need to come back to him. If you care anything about yourself, you care anything about your children, you care anything about your daddy, your mama, your cousins, your uncles, you better hear what I'm saying. But most important, hear what the Most High is saying through this Bible, man. That's right. Go back to Revelation 7 and 9. It's a reason why he said, go scatter us among all nations. That's why Jacob, you're going to see, represents this multitude. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number.
A great multitude, which no man could number. Read.
Of all nations.
What?
Of all nations.
Coming out of all nations, man. It ain't talk about every race of people. You're going to find out that they done lied to in the churches. Or come forth and prove me wrong. Read.
And kindreds, and people, and tongues stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, and palms in their hands.
Hear that? Great multitude is. Let's find out who this great multitude. 2 Ezra 3:16. Y'all know about John 3:16. Remember this one. 2 Ezra 16. Read this.
This is the book of 2 Ezra 3 and verse 16.
First it said a great multitude, right? That's why I said, remember that. Listen.
And unto him thou gavest Isaac.
So unto Abraham, our forefather, the Most High gave Isaac. The Most High chose Isaac. He didn't choose Ishmael. He chose Isaac. Read.
And unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob,
And to Isaac, the Most High also gave Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, who became the forefather of those 12 tribes of Israel. You see on the side, you see on my shirt? And I pronounced them. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Manasseh, Asher, and Issachar. Them 12 tribes, man, that we just named the 12,000 from each of the tribes of Israel that make up the 144,000.
That's right.
That's the elect. So now, and there's elect coming out of the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel to be redeemed and coming back to the Most High. And not offending him. Realize that we don't offend him and come back to him. Read.
as also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob,
Our forefather, whose name was changed to Israel, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. You learn to say that, you're gonna find you have less problems than none at all. 12 tribes of Israel. We in the last book, right?
Right.
So, hey, didn't he name 12,000 from each of the tribes of Israel in the last book of the Bible? So they ain't going there. Revelation, that's like taboo or something. No, it's giving you still the truth. Remember, there's a great multitude. Read it from the top.
verse 16.
Second Ezra.
2nd Ezra chapter 3, verse 16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau.
Most High going all the way back to Genesis 25:19 on down to 25. Where the Most High said Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment and called his name Esau. And Jacob came out just like everybody else with pigment and melon. You understand? So now, read.
As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee.
See? As for Jacob, our forefather, the Most High chose Jacob to himself. Read.
And put by Esau.
And what?
And put by Esau.
And put by Esau. Put him to the side. And what happened with Jacob?
And so Jacob became a great multitude.
Hear that?
Jacob became a great multitude.
Right.
Hear that? A great multitude. Our forefather Jacob, he had 4 wives, and he brought forth the 12 tribes of Israel. As his son Joseph, he had a wife in Egypt and brought forth Ephraim and Manasseh. You see what I'm saying? But they're still from Jacob, because you come from your daddy's seed, right?
Right.
With me? That's why he went from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob. To us, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's how it goes down. Now, so Jacob became a great multitude. Now, when you go back to Revelation 7 and 9, that's what it's talking about. I can prove it. Because they're going to use every nation coming into the sheepfold of the kingdom. No, that's a lie. Read it again.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number.
That's us. Get Hosea 1 and 10. That's us. The 12 tribes of Israel, who the Most High said he chose. Remember, he said he chose Jacob. And Jacob is our forefather, so we chose it too as the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who he gave his covenant to. Read.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
You ever been to the beach and just have a hand of sand? That's just our hand. One hand, you get a hand, I get a hand, you get a hand, everybody get a hand of sand. That's how numerable we are, which cannot be numbered. Right? Read.
Read again.
Verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Just like it said in Revelations, man. Read.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Here we are, right here in Babylon, especially here in Hollywood. Read. Folly, all kind of things you want to think of right here in Hollywood. Coming from the magic wand that the musicians use for their witchcraft called Hollywood. That's where it comes from. All kind of witchcraft and all kind of stuff is going on because this is how they got everybody fooled and deceived through great multitudes of sorcery.
Right.
I can prove it in the Bible. Most already told us what's going to be that coming down. And that's why he said he offended, because he told us. He warned us. We killed the prophets. They came and told us just like We out here telling the people the truth. They ain't want to hear it. They ain't led to Mashiach Yahushua either. They killed him. They told what they said. I find no fault in this man. But he was lying. God was lying. I washed my hands in this man's blood and had him scourged. That's what the Bible says. But wicked Israelites gave over to him. They'll have him killed. He said, hey, let him go. He said, every year I release one of y'all from prison. Hey, let him go. No, we want Barabbas the murderer. We want Barabbas. That's what people that was crying. Not everybody, but the wicked Israelites. Straight up, man. Put him to death, man. He said, I don't find no fault in this man. He didn't sin. They still put him to death. That's what we're looking at, man. The children of the devil. That's us. You got the devil and the children of the devil. That's 2/3 of our people, man. For real. You check it, you know what I'm saying is real, man. Yeah, that's right. But think about, okay, that's something in the spirit. You can't, let me got your kind of let me show you something. Jezebel, prophets, well, let me show you something. You're in the spirit because this is what people calling on right now. I told you they got everybody deceived by the great sorcery, multitude of sorceries, right? Let's see what Jezebel prophets were. Their power was Baal, right? Right? Well, let's see what Baal means. So like we were saying, we ain't supposed to be letting them guys come out of your mouth, but let's read this. Look what it said, just in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, for Baal. Look what it said.
It's out of the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, verse 66. Baal, Lord.
So they put it in the Bible, and they got everybody calling on what? Lord. They know you ain't gonna say Baal, right? You know it. You just came with Jezebel. That's her prophets on the video. Worshiping Baal. So they know, I'm saying they know you wouldn't, you know that's off, right? So looking at that and putting that in the Bible, no, they know we ain't gonna do that, so they using this word over and over again. Lord. Still the same thing. That's why we got to change, man. To be born again, and myself said, you got to change, man. It ain't coming out of your mama's womb again. It's about changing the way you think. That's all it is, man. Just changing the way you think. To know. Read that again. The definition of Baal.
Baal. Lord.
He's Lord. Lord. People calling on that all the time. Huh? You're saying it, but the same word is, I don't have to use it. Once I've seen it, I don't have to use it no more. So what people don't understand, get Revelations 18, verse 23. Read the last line in Revelations 18 to 23. Most people don't understand why we all in disillusion, in hoodwink, ran amok, as Malcolm would say, Shanghai, because of the fact that we don't know the truth. That's right. We don't know the truth. I'm going to show you what they've done. Point blank. Revelation 18 and 23.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 23.
The last line.
Last line. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
Read it again.
For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
One more time.
For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
I'm telling you, man. That's what you're saying. You're bringing it up, but that's everybody's deceived because they have go to Isaiah 47 and start at verse 10. You're going to see that this is a diabolical plan to deceive everybody, to have them on top. That's why we say we get $100. We can prove that who y'all call Jesus Christ look like that. out of the Bible. Nobody, I mean, I ask so-called white people all the time, do you think, any of you think the so-called white man is going to come back to this earth and set righteousness on this earth? And they say no. They say no. I ain't found none say no. We, as a people, oh yeah, we say yeah, in a minute. They say no. Come on, something wrong with this picture. We've been deceived by great multitude of searchers. Read this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Trusted in wickedness, we.
Thou hast said, none seeth me.
Ain't nobody looking at me. That's that. These are those you don't see me people. It's a whole lot of them, man.
Right.
I done ran across a lot of them. You know, the Most High said his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and revealing all the secret parts. And he showed his secret things to his servants, the prophets. That's why things happen, you already know. Before it even happen, you already prepared for whatever go down when you rolling with the Most High. So you ain't feeling a certain way because you already know. He had told you, this gonna happen. Bam! I just had a dream, man. It was a lot of people in water. Okay, just when we talking about the sea, that water is on the right side or the left side. Right. I'm telling you, it was a lot of people in water. It was a big old, like a vacuum cleaner. But it was just the hose, or I say the air conditioner vent, you know, like it rolls out. It was like that, huge, and it was just sucking up everybody. It was just sucking up everybody. Y'all think it's not important? When the Most High comes, and he brings forth his wrath, his indignation, his fury, because you don't want to come back to him, you done offended him over and over and over again, saying, we ain't got to follow you. You get the Most High the middle finger when you tell him you ain't got to follow his laws, statutes, commandments. Understand this. Y'all know what that means, right? Everybody know what that means. When you say you ain't got to follow him, you can do your own way, whatever you want to do, or come up and prove me that you can do whatever you want to do. And I say the Most High before you will strike your ass down. That's where he's at. You heard him say he offended. He gonna get you. He's long-suffering, but he gonna get you. To come against him, you better understand, man, this is real. Y'all don't believe in the Most High, because y'all can't say who the power of. No, I bet you can't none of them say that who the Most High say the power of. That's why we hear, man, the people, everybody goes, you're gonna bow down now, or you're gonna bow down, but you're gonna bow down to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right. I guarantee that. You're gonna bow down now, or you're gonna bow down later, and you ain't gonna be smiling. I'm gonna tell you, I Most High to the power of the Most High. I said, you gonna bow down now, or you gonna bow down later on Colorado Boulevard. We're witnesses. And I said, bow down. And every head bow down to the power of the Most High.
That's right.
Believe this, because I believe this. I know what he's saying, man. He offended. Did he say offended? He offended. You're gonna see you're gonna be smiling when the Most High visits your ass. You're gonna see you're gonna be smiling then. You think it's a joke? You're gonna be the joke. Because the Most High coming with fury and indignation and anger and woe, destruction. I bet y'all be quiet. I bet y'all be smiling and smiling when y'all go through that fire every year here in California. I bet you don't be hollering and screaming and oh, Mother Nature, oh, global warming, oh, La Nina, oh, El Nino. I bet you don't be saying that then. When them hurricanes come through, when the tornadoes come through, y'all ain't hollering about Mother Nature then. Them earthquakes hit, they start shaking, people start running. Oh, what we gonna do, right? That's the Most High. That's what I'm talking about. Understand? And he's also passionate, loving, pleasing, blessing us, and all of that. If you do what he say do.
Right.
Point blank, it's simple. He said, hey, keep my commandments, right? I bless you to be above all nations, right? Did he say that? That's all we got to do. He said it ain't hard, it ain't grievous to do what he said do. Read all the time.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee.
That wisdom and knowledge have perverted them, and they perverted the people. So the Most High told them in verse 5 to get thee in the darkness. So they went into darkness when they went into ignorance and not knowing, because they don't know. That's why they got the Discovery Channel, the History Channel, and so forth. They're always trying to discover something, because they don't know. They killed the people that knew. Beat us, killed us all. Here it is now. They're trying to find out what they didn't know of the future. I mean, excuse me, of the past. They definitely don't know the future. They could be in for a real wait. what do you call it? Rude awakening, right? Read.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Whose picture you see in the Bible? It ain't ours. They said, I am, and none else beside me. There it is right there. They said, I am, and none else beside me. Let me show you. St. John 8:53. We jump to verse 58. When they asked him, Mashiach was here in the flesh. When he was here in the flesh, they asked him a question. Israelites asked him this.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 8 and verse 53. Art thou greater than our father Abraham?
They asked him, are you greater than our father Abraham? Read.
Which is dead.
Dead. Read.
And the prophets are dead.
Prophets are dead. Read.
Who makest thou thyself?
No, we are. Who you think you are? No, we are. Who you think you are? So he told him who he was. Verse 58.
Verse 58. Hamashiach Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am.
So, we just give this call back.
Verse 58. Hamashiach Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am.
Before Abraham even existed, he said, I am. Now they done said, there I am. There it is right there. There it is right there. One of Solomon painted a picture of this Jesus, this picture right here, Jesus Christ, representing the one in the Bible. Can't nobody go in the Bible and prove that's him. We can't prove that he don't look like that, he look more like that. I'll show you something. We'll get back to the Most High's revelation. Come here, let me show you. See this? Look at that picture. What you see? It's a white man, right? Look at it close.
Yeah, it looks like one white woman. Right. Actually, too.
Okay, all right. Supposed to be men, right? Read here, sis. 1492, man. Let me show you. That's his father. He's a Borgia father. Rodrigo Borgia, Pope Alexander VI of Rome, right? That's him right there. That's him right there. That's him right there. That's him right there. Same person. That's him right there. That's Caesar Borgia right there. That's him right there. That's him right there. Right? That's his brother right here. His brother right there. Same image. Same image right there. Same image right there. That's his mother. That's his mother. That's his sister, the preacher. 5 people in that picture. I don't understand why people ain't bringing this out. They accept this man. They accept that. Come on. Everybody ain't never looked at it. I bet you. Well, Showtime. It's a series called The Borgias. 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 Right? We call them the first crime family. Straight up. You get it on YouTube. That Last Supper picture. Called the first crime family. Called the Borgias. Borgias. Go to First Maccabees 3:48. It is very important that we come back to the truth. The truth also is opposite of a lie. Remember, they deceived all nations by their sorceries, which is witchcraft. And let's read.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Open up the Bible where the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images. See? Now you can go to Wizards Academy. So when you look at, like I say, they deceived all the nations through their sorceries. I was getting to that in Isaiah 47 chapter. And that's important because they're teaching everybody not to believe in the Most High. or prove me wrong. Because he said, keep my commandments. God bless you. You know, not keep the commandments of the Most High. They say we're not under the law. We're in the mercy and grace. And grace is only to the Israelites. Mercy is only to the Israelites. Read.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
What from there?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
You know, idols. Remember they opened up the book, they painted the likeness of their images. They said, I am. And my Shah said, he's I am. There it is right there. Only this cat right here, he was drawn by Warner Stallman. He done made millions of dollars off that picture. That's not who they drew in 1492. He was a little different than that picture right there. But there's many of them. But he drew that picture. He made the millions off that late, 1900s. Right?
And they mentioned of them the corruption of life. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever.
It wasn't from the beginning, neither shall they be from to the end of this world, right?
For by the vain glory of men, they entered into the world.
Vain glory of men, they entered into the world. Remember that the vain glory, the worthless glory of men, they entered into the world, right?
And therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
Therefore shall they come shortly to an end. They'll come shortly to an end. When the Mashiach shall come back, he break through fourth dimension to come here, not as a man in his angelic power. And all that's going to be broken down, just like he most like tore up all the Egyptians' idols, and when he came and showed out, got him a name. You're going to get a name that's going to last forever and ever and ever. So either you're going to learn about him now, or you're going to be made to learn about him, or you're going to be put to death. Period. You're going to be all in all. That's what this is all about. Ain't about me, you, or Israelites, or whoever want to think they all that. You're above the Most High. No. All this is for the Most High to be all in all. Point blank. Read.
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
Yeah, untimely mourning, a father afflicted. Talking about Rodrigo Borgia, who I showed you in the picture 4 times, right? That's Pope Alexander VI of Rome. Untimely mourning because his son, Caesar Borgia, that's not him, but that's supposed to represent him, you understand? Died, right?
When he hath made an image of his child soon taken away.
Made an image of his child soon taken away. That's Caesar Borgia, right?
Now honor him as a God.
Now honor him as a what?
As a God.
Come on.
Which was then a dead man.
Dead. Then was a dead man. He died. Right?
And delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices. Thus in process of time an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law.
Untimely custom is kept as a law, man. Worship this cat. Like it is today. Turn on CBN, you'll see this so-called white man back there, all the preachers coming up there, okay, here he is in the back. In the churches, in the people's houses. Here he is in the back. Right? Go ahead.
And graven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings.
Graven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings. Understand this. They came over here, even to the Western Hemisphere, man. They came with the Bible, and they had the picture of this white man saying that he's Mashiach Yahushua. Matter of fact, they say he's the Most High. I got Bibles. The first thing you see is in the beginning, God created heaven and the earth. They got a white man in the sky, a dang on towel around his genital, or a rag around his genital. You know? Read.
Verse 17, who men could not honor in presence.
They couldn't honor in presence because they wasn't there when he drew it.
Because they dwelt far off. They took the counterfeit of his visage from
counterfeit of his vision from far. They took the counterfeit, they made their own picture of him, like over here in America. They drew pictures of so-called Jesus over here. That's a lie. Read.
From far, and made an express image of a king whom they honor.
An express image of the same image that they drew over there, according to Leonardo da Vinci, who was his girlfriend or his boyfriend, either or. Too many gonna be doing that anyway, right? Right, read.
To the end that by this their forwardness they might flatter him that was absent.
Yeah, they might flatter him that was absent. Now get 15 and 2. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15 and verse 2. For if we sin,
Read verse 4.
verse 4, for neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us.
Mischievous inventions of men didn't deceive us. They sure didn't deceive me. For real, for real. I got a story about that guy. It wasn't in heaven. It was in hell. Read.
Nor an image spotted with diverse colors.
Image spotted with diverse colors. Read.
The painter's fruitless labor.
Painters what?
Fruitless labor.
Fruitless labor. Don't mean nothing. It's all vanity. Read.
The sight whereof enticed fools to lust after it.
Find somebody you seen. You know, you're the first person that I've been doing this over 30 years, man. I was on that picture, man, and you're the first person seen 2 women in there. With 14-year-olds, they seen that was, you know, last week, brother said that was 2 of the Caesar Borgias, so-called, in there. The first one seen 2 women in there. See what I'm saying? That's how lost we are. I'm talking about handling the pictures of people. I had a big one at one time. Say, look at the pictures, see what you see. Look at the images. I mean, come on, you can see. It's like different colors, right? People got this in their home, they got it in the church. They never look at this picture. It's like they got witchcraft. Remember, you see the whole world, all the nations by what? Sorceries, witchcraft. That's why people can't even look at it. Oh, you offended me because you talk about my Jesus, my family, the Borgia family. Look it up. You wrote it down, right? Yeah, okay. You'll get to look it up, man. You'll see. Right, what it say? What it say? Read that about diverse colors.
Nor an image spotted with diverse colors.
Image spotted with diverse colors. See all the colors they got in that picture? Diverse, different colors. Read.
The painter's fruitless labor.
Fruitless labor. Come on.
The sight whereof enticed fools to lust after it.
You're a fool if you lust after this. You believe this. You got this in your church. You got this in your house. You believe in this. There's only 5 people in this picture. 5 people. You think our people want to hear? Think they want to know? I ain't never heard that before. Let me show you something. There's only 5 people in this picture. You know? That's it. Come on.
And so they desired the form of a dead image.
Dead image. He was dead. Come on.
That hath no breath.
No breath. I'll talk about breath. He's sitting on the right-hand side of the Most High, waiting for the Most High to tell him to stand. That's why I say, come on, Hamashiach Yahushua. Rise and judge and make war. That's what we're coming back to do, to set righteousness on this earth. The laws that come out of the Most High on this earth, read.
Verse 6, don't they that make them,
whoever painted them, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, whoever painted them, whoever painted Warner Solomon, he the one painted the modern day Jesus. Those that paint them, read.
They that desire them,
desire this painting, or this false image of so-called Jesus Christ, read.
And they that worship them,
They that worship, you know, our people worship that. They got a problem with that. Read.
are lovers of evil things.
They lovers of evil things, the Bible says. They don't know the Bible. You think they're going to teach that in the churches? They ain't going to teach that in the church. You probably never heard it before. But it's in the Bible.
Right.
Let's read.
And are worthy to have such things to trust upon.
I said they're worthy to have those things that they believe in, them false images, to trust upon, to believe in, have faith in.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back to where you at in Hosea 5 and 15. Read that.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
You say you're going back to this place, man. So I'm going back to my throne till we acknowledge how we offended the Most High. It's very, very important. We went to his place so we acknowledge how we offended the Most High by not doing what he said do. Simple as that. Most High have rules and regulations just like y'all follow rules and regulations right here. In America, in Babylon. Read.
And seek my face.
Seek his face. You gotta seek his face. He turned his face away from us. And the heathen know this. So the nations know this. The elite know this. The average person don't know anything hardly because they don't read the Bible. They don't read it with understanding. You understand? They don't really know it's what y'all be taught. Come on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Our affliction. You don't seek him early. What you think slavery was about? Over and over and over again. Our affliction. Go back. Now you can go to Deuteronomy 28:68. You will see. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He's going to bring us into Egypt, which means captivity, slavery, and bondage. All 12 tribes were in Egyptian captivity. They had us in captivity. So they're going to bring us into Egypt, which means captivity, slavery, and bondage. Another time, how?
With ships.
How?
With ships.
What people came into captivity, slavery, and bondage on the slave ship? It ain't us. Nobody else can say they came into captivity, slavery, and bondage to another nation on slave ships for hundreds of years. Only us. See? And it's really the hemisphere put his own ships and sailed us back from northern, western hemisphere, Canada, all the way down to Peru, down to South America, to the Caribbean islands, and over to Europe, over to Africa, from Africa to America, that triangle right there. They came here. Understand this? We've been here. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He was here already, man. So you're going to bring us into captivity, slavery, and bondage another time with ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Where we came on those ships, the changing shackles. You've seen Roots, you've seen all the slave movies. They show it every so-called Black History Month. They put it in our face, right? We said we're going to go into captivity, slavery, and bondage another time with ships. So by the way where he was speaking to us in the wilderness, when we came out of Egyptian captivity, read.
I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
As a nation, we haven't seen our homeland of Israel again. Read.
And there
We go there on these slave ships. What did he say?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And there, you go to these slave ships, you shall be sold unto your enemies. For what?
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Bondmen and bondwomen. That's slave men and slave women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
Ain't nobody gonna buy us out of captivity, man. Ain't nobody gonna save and redeem us, because we used to be in captivity and have a relative to come and, buy us out of captivity. Pay money and you can get out of captivity. Nah, he said, ain't none of that. When I sell you to these enemies, you ain't gonna be able to buy your way out of this. That's why verse 29. So you ain't gonna be able to buy your way out of this captivity I'm gonna put you in. And see, the sad part about it is the Most High warned us. First time we went into captivity, he warned us coming out of captivity. We have been in captivity under these Egyptians. This is what's gonna happen to you in the future. Our ancestors knew this. And they sinned, and we received the sin for what our ancestors done, man. It's like these people here that's on this earth now, they gotta receive the judgment of the Most High like we did, his chosen people, for their sins. He tells you that. They ain't getting away with nothing. Nobody's getting away with anything with the Most High. He pissed off. You understand that? He ain't coming back with no rose petals and making everybody feel good. He coming back with wrath. He's gonna start shaking this earth pretty soon. Right here in California. It's gonna be a great shaking right here in California. We already talked about it's gonna fall off into the ocean somewhere. See? That's why you better have your mind right. You gotta have your mind right with him. So you can be put to the side. It won't bother you. Be all right. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't gonna be touched. Most High will. When you come back to his law, statutes, commandments, man, get it. Everybody having a good time. This is Sabbath day. Because you're not going to be buying, selling. You're not going to be doing none of this. Finding your pleasure, but the white man have it set up so that you can work 5 days a week. You get off on yesterday, get up, go out and party that night, get ready to party tonight, but you get everything, buying everything that you got to deal with for tonight, because he ain't dealing with the laws. He ain't dealing with the laws of the Most High. 7-day Sabbath and so forth. Tomorrow, look at the calendar. He's putting in your face, don't say, this shit ain't going to figure it out. tomorrow. Look at the calendar. I don't say the names of the week because they all named after gods. They all named after Greek idols. Every last one of them named after a Greek idol. When you say those names of those days of the week, they got you there. Instead, they got you by what? Sorcery, witchcraft. People ain't think about it. They just follow suit what everybody does, and they lead you straight to hell. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled more, and no man shall save thee
On this earth. Ain't no man gonna save you. Man would have to say to the Most High. You understand? Ain't no man gonna save us. I mean, I just ran him out of America, trying to bring us out of here to go somewhere. They killed Malcolm X, killed Martin Luther King. Anybody try to help us, they murder him. Straight up. Ain't no man gonna save us. Get that out of your mind. You gotta be able to fight Most High yourself. Straight up. That's how it goes down. Go back to Revelation 7 and 9. Just to kill that the fact that the Gentiles are this great multitude. We already read Jacob became a great multitude, right? So now, read it again.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Verse 10, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb.
Our power, ours a personal possessive pronoun showing ownership. Our power is saying, not everybody's power, our power. Who's the most out of power of? Acts 3:13. This is what he say he is, man. Point blank. This eliminates all confusion. Everybody talking about this is a great multitude of all nations and people. No, it's not. Read that.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 3 and verse 13. The most high, the power of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob, the power of our fathers.
That's it. Abraham, what a son named Isaac, what a son named Jacob. Get Exodus 3:15. This is what he says his name is forever. Understand this. This was very important. That's why I come forth to represent the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 15.
The most high telling you his name. Now, if y'all can relate, or you can try and find some other way. He already told you the power of who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham had a son named Isaac. Isaac had a son named Jacob, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. It's the Most High himself telling you what his name is. Read.
And the Most High said moreover unto Moses, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel.
Shall you say unto us, we the children of Israel. No. Read.
The Most High power of your father, Abraham.
Read it again.
The Most High power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There it is again. This is what he said. And Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. We read about in Revelation. What we say? Well, 15 chapters before it's over, right? Read.
Has sent me unto you. This is my name forever.
This is his name forever. Power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob. He said, this is my name forever. You know, it's my name forever. You know, it is what it is. They not of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High said he's not a power. Amos 3:1 and 2. They're not singing, they're probably singing the food. They ain't singing to them. Listen what the Most High said. They ain't singing to the Most High. Tell them ask them who they're singing to. See what they say, God. I show you, read.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word, family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob say, what did it say?
You all have I known of all the families of the earth.
He said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. He said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Come on now. Come on now. Are they part of it? He said, you only have known all the families of the earth. I'm going to try and both of them out. And then he got, I'm not sure outside, he went to a ship and spoke to the people on the ship. Why? That's the part we rolling with. They got 96 and 5. This their power. Psalms 96 and 5. Psalms chapter 96 and verse 5. For all the powers of the nations are idle. All the gods that they really worshiping, all the gods of the nations are what? Are idle. Idols. Idols. They worshiping idols. Besides dealing with them, when you say the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, point blank. No more or less be the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All they're going to do is run their mouth. Get Isaiah 29 and 13. This is what all these people are doing in this world today. They're just talking. You'll hear no scriptures, nothing that you can grab to say, oh wow, what's that scripture? You can't get no scriptures, it's just somebody running their mouth talking. Listen, this is what they're dealing with. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 13. Wherefore the Most High said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, that's all they're doing is talking. So as much as these people draw near me with their mouth. As much as these people draw near me with their mouth, it says what? And with their lips do honor me. And with their lips they claim to be honoring him. Read? But have removed their heart far from me. They removed their mind far from it. Else they will be quiet and listen to what the Most High has to say concerning following him. His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what it's got to be about. His laws, statutes, and commandments. They talk about idols. Go over there and ask them, what God do they believe in? Do we believe in Most High power, moral laws? Tell them to give you some moral laws. Tell them to give you some dietary laws, some civil laws, or the ceremonial laws. As the Most High said, these my feast days. I ain't follow the Most High. Don't even know them. I'll bet you. I'll put money on it. I got $200 to bet right now. Go over there and tell me, I bet you they come in and open up this Bible and show you that they believe in it. Guarantee.
Amen. Hallelujah.
They're not. They're saying the same thing that Christianity has taught our people to believe. Remember how they fooled the nation.
Hallelujah.
By deceit. By lying to them, right? Go back to Isaiah 47. Let me show you. Let me tell you.
Truth and the life. No one comes to the Father God.
This is the book of Isaiah 47 and 5. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 5. The Most High told Babylon, the ones that's ruling Babylon, the higher echelons, that people don't even know behind the scenes, dwelling with Satan. This is what he said. Sit thou silent and shut up. You sit silent and say, shut up, right? And get thee into darkness. Say, get thee into darkness, being ignorant, not knowing. Quote a few verses, that's it. That's how you come out on the street with a big sign. I went to St. John 14 and 6. We gave the understanding what he was talking about. Right? Read? O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. America ain't never going to be called the Lady of Kingdoms. We got the great Statue of Liberty out there in the New York Harbor, right? Read? I was wroth with my people. He was wroth with his people. Who is people? The 12 tribes of Israel. That's his people. Us, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read? I have polluted my inheritance. Polluted us by giving us to these people. Read. And giving them into thine hand. And giving us into our enemies' hands. He said he sold us to our enemies. Read. Now this showed them no mercy. The enemies ain't show us no mercy until this day, man. Hands up, pow, we get shot. I give up, pow, just shoot it. I thought he had a gun, he had a cell phone in his gift. Look, I'm going for my registration. Pow, get killed. I got a gun on me. Pow, pow, got a gun skip. Pow, pow, pow. Come on, man. Over and over and over again. In slavery, we don't go to slavery. Come on, you have to do the slavery. I'll do this what? Show them no mercy. No mercy. Mercy is not giving something you deserve, man. They went above the call of duty. See?
Upon that ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Bunch of old men. They don't care about the old. Read. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. We're going to be a lady forever. Now come to verse 11. Verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Evil will come upon them. Read. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. You ain't gonna know when it's coming. When it's evil come upon you, you ain't gonna know where it's coming from, but you gonna know that the Most High gonna visit you for your actions coming against His word. Read. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Mischief gonna fall upon them. Read. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. I better put it off. You hear what the Most High saying? You hear what He's saying, right? You hear it, right? Okay. And desolation shall come upon thee. Desolation gonna come upon them when? Suddenly. Read. Which thou shalt not know. Because they ain't gonna know where it's coming from. And you don't know that the Most High said it. Or challenge Him. And here's what He said in His word. Read. Stand now with thy enchantments. I said, stand now with your enchantments, because it ain't dealing with the Most High. That's enchantment. We're going to talk about the precepts of men, read. And with the multitude of thy sorcery. Multitude of what? Of thy sorcery. Remember, multitude of sorcery. They fooled all the nations by their sorceries. Witchcraft. Now we try to really say a multitude of witchcraft. Demons, when thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Verse 13, thou art wearied in multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. He's telling you, if everything you believe in save you from the things that the Most High prophesied is going to happen to people that don't want to come back to His laws, statutes, commandments. It's been written of everybody. They got their duty in the kingdom, and we got our duty in the kingdom. No Bible at all. No Bible, just one of their mouth. Come on. He don't know the Bible. He don't know the Bible.
Hallelujah.
He don't know the Bible.
And God says,
You know what I mean?
if you
Come on.
confess Jesus as your Lord and your Savior, you will be saved.
Listen. This is the problem with us. Go to Jeremiah 10:1 and 2.
You are saved. Amen. Hallelujah.
So you know what saved is.
The Lord, the King of Kings, the Savior, the mighty God, the everlasting Father, Jesus.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Most High speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. We're speaking to us. We the house of Israel, the family of the Israelites. We the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we are. That's who you are.
Hallelujah.
If I ask you what's your nationality, what would you say, brother, in the yellow hat? You know, I got 108 different identities when I ask brothers, what's your nationality, what's your race? What'd you say? You know, I mean, what you always said you were in life. I'm telling you in the black hat. You brother. I'm telling you. When they ask you your race, what we've been taught that we are, what do you say you are? Black, right? That's the color. Black like my shoe. We brown. You never say the brown. You old enough to know that you ain't just call yourself black when you was little. Was you around when James Brown came out with Black and I'm Proud? Well, you know we didn't say black before that, right? So we said this. We Negroes, see? We was call ourselves Negroes. And before that, we was call ourselves colored. But brother, we the Israelites. Niggas, right? That's right. Keep it real, right? That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You go back and brothers realize, man, I mean, they know. You know what I mean? We always got to be called something different. Everybody else, I can ask them what's your nationality. Everybody else know. Every race, what's your race? They got something to say. Us, we gotta change our identity over and over and over again. Where you at? Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2. Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen. Learn not the way of the heathen. The heathens. 10 and 2. He said, learn not the way of the heathen. Read. and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
We just made up the signs of heaven. We sung the songs, Queen sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, what did I see? A band of angels coming for me, right? The Jordan River goes down Israel. That's a slave song. So we didn't say I looked over Nile, the Nile River that goes down Africa. We said we looked over Jordan. The Jordan River's in Israel. What did I see? A band of angels coming for me. How many angels? Revelation 9:16. We knew this. Revelation 9:16. Just how many angels coming to get us? Oh yeah. Woo.
Revelation chapter 9 and verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen. Revelation chapter 9 and verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
200,000.
And I heard the number of them.
I heard the number of them. 200 million angels are coming to get us. We knew this in slavery. It just ain't happened yet. See? 200,000 angels coming with a Mashiach Yahushua. Get out Matthew 25:31. This is what he's talking about.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 25 and verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him.
And all the holy angels with him. How many? 200 million angels coming with him. Read.
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
The shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. You know, you better get your Mashiach Yahushua. When he was on the earth, they ain't like him. They ain't want this truth to come out. Come on. They ain't singing to it the Most High. Or Mashiach Yahushua, they singing to their idol. You know, they use the word Jesus, but they talk about some idol. It ain't him. I bet you they talk about him. Is that who y'all singing about? That's him, right? That's him, right? Is that who y'all singing about? Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Is that who y'all singing to? Is that who y'all singing to? That's him, right? We went through this. Y'all know that's an idol. Got nothing to do with it. It's scoffing. It's scoffing. Who?
St. Matthew.
So look, you see, as I said, learn not the way of the heathen. And you have our people that come up and they'll choose them over us. And we people go the way. Because they're saying, oh, the cross of Jesus. Don't you know what he's talking about? Ain't the power in the Bible. They talk about him. They talk about that white man right there. They got everybody fooled by what? Sorceries. Multitude of sorcery, multitude of witchcraft. There it is right there. Yeah. This is what the Most High said concerning the singing. This is what he said concerning the singing.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song.
What the Most High said,
Take from me the noise of thy song.
I said what?
Take from me the noise of thy song.
Take away from me the noise of your songs. Of your songs, right? Take away from me the noise of your songs. Come on.
For I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
I will not hear the melody of thy vows. He said, hey, take away from me the noise of your songs. So get away from me. I don't want to hear that. Because he ain't listen to them. Because he ain't know us. Look, get out Isaiah 40 and 17. Let me show you how you feel about everybody else. I got an opinion. This is what the Most High said. They want to mess with us. Let me show you how the Most High feel about them.
Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing. I said, all nations before him are as nothing. Read. And they are counted to him less than nothing. Counted to the Most High less than nothing. Read. And vanity. What? And vanity ain't worth nothing. He said, and vanity. All nations before him are as nothing. And I come to him as vanity. Nothing. Read. For whom then will ye liken the Most High? Up to verse 15. Verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. I said the nations are like a drop that falls from a bucket. Man, he said our nations are like this, brother and sister. He said all nations before him besides the 12 tribes of Israel are just like this. He said I'm going to drop.
As many as receive Jesus,
that's it.
That's
it. One drop that falls from a bucket. So all nations before him is like a drop that falls from a bucket. How about that? Read on. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. They took up all the people that's on the islands that's not the Israelites as a very little thing, right? 2 over 6:54. See, they don't know the Bible. That's why they're just talking what the Christianity done taught them with their great sorceries, multitude of sorceries. Why they pull on everything that they say. They won't come over here and challenge me. I can go over there and challenge them. With the Bible, they ain't gonna be able to say nothing but just what they're doing now. Try and drown me out. But that's it. Ain't no Bible open. Ain't no precept you're gonna go back and say it's just a waste of time. It is scoffers to come up against us. You ain't got a backup because you couldn't deal with us last time we was out here. We got a backup. You ain't a man enough to come here before. You ain't man enough to come over here and stand before me and say what you prove what you saying. You gonna stand back there. Just how much I feel about them. Let's read it. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. Right, we the chosen. The 12 tribes of Israel, right? Really? All this have I spoken before thee, O Most High, because thou madest the world for our sakes. The whole world for our sakes. The whole world is made for the 12 tribes of Israel's sake. Not nobody else. This is what he said about these other nations. Read. As for the other people which also come of Adam, all the other people that come from Adam besides the 12 tribes of Israel, we just heard it in Isaiah 40 and 17, right? Thou hast said that they are nothing. Didn't he just say that? Didn't he just say they are nothing? But let's even go a little further concerning them. What did he say about them? But be like unto spittle. To what? Unto spittle. Come on, man. He said ain't nothing but. That's how I look at other nations. Read it again. He said, thou hast said that they are nothing. They are nothing. Huh? Hey, that's it. That's right, man. He said they are what? Are nothing. All nations before us, nothing. Thou hast said. And you know that's a apocrypha goes wrong with it. What Isaiah said, and everybody else gonna say the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Call them certain things. You see what I'm saying? When he was on the earth, but they didn't love him. They didn't care about him. There was scoffers just like him that said, put him to death. Of our people. And other nations that was joining them to say, get rid of him. So we're going to lose our power with the Romans, the so-called white man, and we're going to start following him, not follow us. Hey. But be like unto spittle. They got that corner over there, that corner over there, that corner over there. Where they at? They're right here dealing with the men of the Most High, bringing forth the truth. Because they're heathens. We ain't dealing with them. He just said they are nothing but be like in the spittle. Read that again. As for the other people, outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, read, which also come of Adam, and all these other nations that come from Adam, right? Read, thou hast said that they are nothing. Most High said they are what? Are nothing. They are nothing, but be like what? But be like unto spittle. Be like unto spittle. Can't get no colder than that. Come on. Read. And has likened the abundance of them. He likened all nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. The abundance of all nations to what? Abundance of them into a drop that falleth from a vessel. Drop that falleth from a vessel.
one drop that fall from a vessel. All nations before the Most ain't nothing like a drop that fall from a vessel. You don't care nothing about them, they singing. You don't say, I'll take away from your vows or your song. Ain't hearing that. They say, they might well sing to Satan. But the Most High said, I ain't hearing it. Read.
And now, O Most High, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing,
These heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, dude, man, come on, man, they eat rats, cats, dogs. Come on, man. Items, you name it. Right, that's right. Everything outside of what the Levitical law tell us, and dietary law tell us, right? Come on, I just put it on my Facebook page. How they was showing you how new way to cook rats. Catching rats and put them in the water, skin them and all that. They eat all that. Shrimp. They eat everything. They anything out of the sea, man. Sea cockroach, they take the net.